voice is getting nearer. Heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Staying to the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer. Heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Staying to the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. Got the light and it's shining through. They say you're beautiful and damn it's true. You know I wouldn't wanna lie to you, so trust me when I say, yeah, 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 yeah. I found love and I live for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I found love and it's all for you. Wanna run into the dark with you, light it up and let it start anew. You'll find the spark inside my dying soul. Just stay with me until we're growing old.
Good evening, good afternoon in the Netherlands, and good morning depending on where you are in the world. I'm changing my schedule a little bit because it's a new school year. My kids are going to school again, and I'm adjusting my work schedule to India. So I'm going to do, if possible, a daily stream from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Dutch time. So that's, let me check, PST 7 a.m. That's quite early in the morning. But anyway, It's New York time 10 a.m. That's a little bit better. Um, but I will be doing some office development, and I'm starting a new project today. And we also have some news to discuss. So let's start the show. There we are. Let's share my screen. How's everyone doing? Just before the session, there was some news on Twitter, the Twitter sphere, and now I need to find it. As my stream is focusing on developing with Office, this is some exciting news. Let me put it on screen. It's news published on August 29, and the news is that you're already able to create your developer subscription, your renewable Office Development Program subscription, but it used to be on E3, and they are now changing it slowly over to E5. So what's more in E5 compared to E3? It's advanced analytics with Power BI for one, enterprise mobility and security (EMS) for compliance and information protection, Office 365 advanced threat protection, and Azure Active Directory for building advanced identity and access management solutions. Can you choose E3 or E5? I think, and that's what it says over here as well. As of today, new developer program members are only offered E5, which is a flagship version of Office 365. This version of Office 365 offers even more value than E3 and can normally cost substantially more than our previous E3 subscription. Existing members with E3, I'm one of those people. I have an E3. I also have commercial, by the way, but I also have the free development subscription for Office development. And this will change over to E5 automatically over some time from now. It will not be right away, but it will be slowly moving into E5 eventually. And how can you verify your version of the new subscription? You go to the Office Development Program dashboard, and I already logged in with my account, and you can see over here I have a renewable E3 subscription which expires on March 26, 2020. Hydrate, and let me turn off my doorbell. Even better, move my phone to don't disturb. By the way, AdSense6, thanks for the follow. I'm not sure, I noticed that you followed me 3 days ago. I probably was even outside the stream. So thanks for the follow, and if you just have questions, put them in the chat and Let me hear from you what you're doing, what your interests are, and how to get involved. Because we like to interact with other people and do some things together and learn from what we are doing. By the way, now I'm also in this screen. You also see there are sample data packs available now. That was not available the last time that I looked.
And now, a poem by Hans Moleman. I think that I shall never see.
This is some
My
strange
cataracts
music.
are blinding me.
The Ballad of Hans Molen. Something. New data sample packs, users mailing events, and SharePoint and OneDrive apparently are coming soon. And I have my account on live coding, so it's a special demo account. So let's see what's going on if I click on these items. Install the user sample pack first. My guess is that I will get a collection of users, demo users, so to say, the so-called Contoso users maybe. Let's see what's going to happen if we do this. Add sample users, add 16 fictitious users with licenses and mailboxes, including names, metadata, and photos for each user. This will take about 5 minutes. Copy your admin ID as follows and have your password ready. Copy. Next. Paste. And let's put this in the secrets. Looking up my subscription. Hopefully it's this password. So what does it asks from me? It opens a new permission thing, because it obviously needs some permissions to add these users to my tenant. And that's kind of thrilling, because I really don't know what they're going to do. Have full access to your user files, read and file access to your user profile. Okay, let's do it. It's my demo account, so what the heck. Configure one shared password for all users. Okay, so I need to create a new password. Let's put it in the secrets again. Sorry for that. Generate a new password. Copy. Paste. Nope. Must be 8 characters and combined uppercase and lowercase numbers, and any of these. I think it's in there. Note. Let me check. Sorry for not showing the secrets. Must be 8. So let me quickly show this to you. I paste in my password. Your password must be 8 to 16 characters. Oh, it's probably too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, it's too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So these all must go on my other screen. Let's put in the secrets again. And back. Apparently this is acceptable. Install. This will take about 5 minutes, is what it's telling me. In the meantime, let me put this in my live coding stuff. I'm using one password for my password tracking, so I need to edit this and put in a new item. User passwords from type password and copy this in. It's all on my other screen, so don't worry, it's, I hope, at least. And save this. So hopefully I'm able to access these guys later on. Kill my notepad with this. Don't save. Close my one password. It's still running. So what are my plans with this new project? What's this picture? I don't want this picture. I need this. Oh, this is my normal machine. I should go over to my developer machine. What I want to do is start a new project. Word. And what I want to build is a document assembly system. Let's start with the specs. New project. What's the date? Insert the date. Where's the date? Date time. It's September the 2nd, 2019. Starting a new project. Let's zoom this in a little bit. The idea is to build a document assembly. How did I call it? In my notes. Document assembly system. You know that I think everyone has this issue that you regularly want to create documents based on specific parts of standard texts. We use it internally in our office, but everyone else is doing the same thing. And we had this discussion, I think, 2006, maybe earlier, with Microsoft, that it would be a nice thing to have some sort of a library system where you can collect your fixed texts and pull them into your document, and by doing so assemble your document. Also, what I want to do is build a system. Oh, let me go in here. Build a document system based on Microsoft Office 365, 265, 365. That is able to assemble complete documents based upon parts of fixed text stored in a specific location, such as a database or maybe a SharePoint document library. And why is it not full page width? Oh. I think this is better. Assembly system. Build a document system based on Microsoft Office 365 that is able to can assemble complete documents based on parts of fixed text stored in specific locations such as database or maybe a SharePoint document library. If possible, also try to mix like document parts, mix document parts from different systems, different hosts, I should say. For instance, let me lower the music a little bit. For instance, create a Word document that contains Excel parts or a PowerPoint presentation containing Word or Excel items. That's a little bit based on the idea of the old OLE system, object linking and embedding, but I'm not sure Office JavaScript is supporting this, because they're kind of individual items and not being able to interact with each other. But maybe we can store the items as a fixed part of text and make that available in the document. Another thing is to build a template system where you can pick the document type of your preference and start assembling the final document by adding information in this document, such as office, and I mean office with a lower cap, office, such as office address information, and maybe some legal footage, footer I should say, footer texts in the document. Things that I'm also thinking of is, if possible, also try, is do things like create watermarks, insert texts, I should say this, maybe this should be features. Insert texts from stored locations. What I want to do is enable and disable text items in the document. I will get to this in a separate way, explaining what I mean with this. Enable, disable link content controls. And what I mean with this is for instance, put a name in content control that automatically flows through to a linked content controls. So if I have two content controls in a document and I link them together and I change information in one of the items, then it automatically flows into the other item. So you don't have to type, for instance, your company name 20 times in the document. Enable, disable text items in the document. What I mean with why is this content control? Space too much. Enable, disable text items in the document. Like disabling content controls from the task pane. Disabling or enabling. I want to build it in. The platform will be multi-platform. Oh, why is it bold? Multi-platform. And Word is smart these days, trying to help me with my spelling. Multi-platform, with that I mean support for Word, Excel, PowerPoint online, Fat Client on Windows or Mac, and if possible also on iOS and Android. If you go to the Office Development site, Google Office Development Platform, multi-platform, platform. Cross-platform. Docs, Microsoft, cross-platform, Windows Mobile, no. See, Office Development. Let's start with Office Development. Office Development. You get in the Office Dev Center, on any platform. Wow, this was updated. Code languages and platforms. Android, Angular, 20 more, React. These are all examples. Scenarios. Break and change, community call, connect. Okay, 8 more. Interesting. Not what I was looking for. Resources maybe. Come on. Document. Docs. Office add-ins. Office add-in guidance. Concepts overview. Platform overview. I think that's probably it. Hello world. Task panes. There's nothing here. Platform availability. There you have it. That's my daughter calling. I'm not going to answer that. Maybe on WhatsApp. Quickly. Oh. A little bit of distraction over here. Now she's trying to contact me on my phone, my fixed phone. She wants to put the shower on. Looking at the platforms, for instance, the support. Let's see if I can find the support for this. Oh, it's in here. Office on the web. So that's Excel Online. Office on Windows. That's in the list there. Just a minute. Be right back. Daughters, where's my headphones? Excuse me. I was checking the document. Support for. Let's split this up. This is working? No. Online. Oh. I will change this later on in a proper format. This is Office on Windows. Office on Windows. Office on Mac. Office 2019, 2016, 2013. On the iPad, yeah. Office on iPad. The Mac already was in the list. Mac. Any reference to Android? Oh, here. iOS. Office on iOS. And I'm aware this is challenging. Office on Android. Is it in the list? Here. Office in Android. That's almost nothing. For Word, it's nothing, I think. No. Word is not for Android. So we will see what is available. Add-ins, platform overview. Already got this one, so that's not interesting. Hydrate. Features. Also I want to have multiple ribbon menu items. If possible. Otherwise, move the menu to the taskbar, task pane, task pane. Let me check if I'm even live. Yeah. Starting a new office dev project using Office JS and React. Update information. Web development. Programming. I don't save it yet. Heading 1. Yeah. Let's save this on not this one, but I wanted to save it somewhere else. On the live coding system, obviously. Is that this one? No. Add a place. OneDrive for business. And here I need to enter my secrets again. Secrets. Oops. Copy, paste. Oh. That's not right. Live coder. Oh, this is the only account used in here. Secrets. Password in. Go. Live. It's a mess next door, I think. Live. Fuck. Oops. Excuse the language. Copy password. Yes, allow and back. Done. can it be to save a document? You're connected to many services. Okay. Let's remove this. Oh. Sign in. Oh, this is a different one. Okay, for now let's save it on this PC. Browse. Put it in my documents. New project. Twitch. So instead of running the system on one PC, it should be running on multiple PCs. What's this? Closed my Twitch dashboard. What we are building here is we're starting a new project. I'm going to start a daily stream building with Office.js platform, build with, let's make it build, it's still in the future, with Office.js, JavaScript, script, or TypeScript. In conjunction with React. Office UI Fabric. Like Bootstrap, but different. Excuse me. What else can we say about this? Yeah, it will be open source. I will do. I need to do some research on the license. Basically, I want to make it available for free, but want to avoid I want to avoid spreading the application without getting updates back of improvements, I should say. Getting improvements from others using the application. Also, I need to rethink how to handle this when when used in a commercial environment. Because it's nice if you build something and you put a lot of time and effort in it. And welcome to the chat, by the way. Building your application with a lot of time and effort in it, and then it's used by a fully commercial environment like big businesses, and not sharing any of the benefits around this. And I'm not sure how that how I can limit this, or yes, put it up so that it's actually used for everyone, and updates are put back in the system. What I'd like to see is that maybe more people are start to work on it, and put in improvements, and eventually make this a nice big system that can be applied for many use cases. And if you have it on use cases, discuss the use cases. Use cases. For instance, office workers. Creating letters to send out after assembling the document. Maybe legal workers, like such as lawyers. How do you say that? Lawyer? Financial services. Like accountants. What other scenarios can we think of? Like consulting people, consultants writing specs, document specs. Well, if you can think of other use cases, if you missed the entry, the start of the session, what I'm trying to start is a new project, document assembly system, where you can put all kinds of static text into, and that might be stored in a database, or maybe a SharePoint document library, and build your document based on all these fixed texts. Or maybe if you want to just write a letter and you put in your office address information, or maybe your home address, office or home address information, home personal address information, features like thinking of office information, personal information may be collected from the Microsoft Graph. If available. And that makes me think of what we were doing previously is adding the packages. And was that on my other machine? So I need to reopen it, I think. I was adding sample packs to my account. And where was it to be found? In here, it's still saying installing. Upcoming events. Let's refresh this and see if something was changed. Users is available now. Excuse me. Put in mail and event sample pack. Add Outlook email conversations and calendar events for each of the 16 users. Yes. Up and running. So now if I go to the subscription, let's see if we actually have all these users available now. I need to find my password again. No. Why is this opened? I think I'm the admin. Good afternoon, get started. Office Microsoft 365, would I like to recommend it? I'm not even able to select it. Interesting. Cancel. That's if you want to show it how you would recommend this to other people, don't do it like this. Get started. User management. Let's see if I have users in here. Yes, I have a bunch of new people in there now. Oh yes, and my live ID was this one. I should be doing this as user. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I remember the Megan Bowen from the Build conference. Contacts. I don't have contacts yet. Deleted users. And I want to sign out from my admin account, but yeah, I first need to obviously do this. Wait for the sample packs to complete. back to the specs. So in this case, I'm not sure why I'm logged in with this account, because I want to log in with my different account. That should be something like live code. Something like Office Developer, I think. Oh, it's already accepted. So let's see if I store this. File. Save as. Oh, now I have my OneDrive. Which one is my business account? Is this OneDrive for business? Let me check. Settings. That's not correct. Only this PC. Settings. Account. Add an account. And let's make this my developer account. Copy username. Live coder 2, is that the live ID? Yeah, probably. Well, let's do this. All your files are ready and on demand. Open my OneDrive folder. Is it now connected again? Not sure why this is. I need to verify this because this is kind of confusing. I have this one. Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. And this is the blue one, so this is my my business account. Choose folders, everything okay. Settings, okay. Let's make this backup. Start backup. Project, yeah, it's in use. That's the one that I have over here. Save. Close this. Try again. Sync. So hopefully I now have my separate live coding account. That's basically my Office developer account that I link to my system. Close this. And close this. Now let's go to GitHub. GitHub. And create a new repository. New repository. Let's call it DAS. 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 From document. Document. Oh, come on. Assembly system. Come on. System for Office 365. Initialize this repository with a README file. Yes. Add a git ignore. We'll put that in later. Add a license. Yeah, there you have the license. Can we change that afterwards? We built a site just for you. I need to work in the community. I want it simple and permissive. It's short and to the point. Lets people do almost anything they want with your project, like making and distributing closed source version. So what's, for instance, how is GitHub.com. Let's check the that's people. I don't want the people. Repositories. Is that like Office Div? Scriptlab, for instance. What's the license on this one? Fix localhost redirection update instruction. Well, I need to look at this later on. What's the license on this one? Excuse me. Get it for free. license? No. Create, run and share your code directly from Office. Scriptlab Azure Edge.net. Interesting. What I'm trying to find is what's the license used in the Office projects like this. Because I don't have a clue what license I should put on things. So for one, I try to find the license. For the new people in the chat window, what I'm trying to establish is, let's open Word again and open Documents, new project for Twitch. What I'm going to do is, and now it's because it's on OneDrive for Business, it's auto-saving. I'm starting a new project with daily streams from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Dutch time, and Dutch time is currently 7 a.m. PST or 10 a.m. Eastern New York time. And what I am going to do is in the next upcoming days building a document assembly system where we can create and build like Word documents based on fixed text that's stored in a database or maybe a SharePoint library, and with a lot of features like creating watermarks, insert text for stored locations, as I just mentioned, from a database or SharePoint. And it should be able to run on Word Online, for instance, so for Excel Online, PowerPoint Online, the FAT clients on Windows, Mac, iPad, and if available also for iOS and Android. And I accidentally make this red, but that's a good thing because probably these items are not supported yet by the Office system. I'm going to build it in Office.js, JavaScript. This is not the old Visual Studio Tools for the Office systems .NET system. I'm going to build it in the Office.js environment based on JavaScript, TypeScript and React. And the reason for React is because Office UI Fabric is based on React, and Office UI Fabric is something like Bootstrap, but that's that's more like providing a UI that's resembling the Office UI in general. And Office UI Fabric is also used, for instance, by the Office Dev guys on Office Dev Online. If you look at it, it's also looking a little bit like Office. So if you're interested in following this, just follow me on the stream. If you want to see how this is evolving. What I'm trying to... Why is this a square cursor now? What I was looking for is what license should I put on this? Because I want to basically make it available for free, but I want to avoid spreading the application without getting improvements back from anyone who's using it. And also I need to think about how it can be used with the commercial environments and get something back from them as well. So licensing is kind of... So I was thinking to see what is Microsoft doing with their license. For instance, they have open sourced Scriptlab, the tooling for creating Office scripts, You can do that online as well. You have the Script Lab online environment. But I just can't find the license information that they actually use in here. So if you go, for instance, to Visual Studio, maybe Visual Studio, is that the existing one? No, it's not. Microsoft. It should be Microsoft, I think. Microsoft. Welcome to the chat, everyone. I'm preparing my documentation to build a new project. So what's the license on VS Code, for instance? Is there a license in here? Request a new feature. Follow at code. Code of conduct license. In this case, copyright, Microsoft Corporation, all rights reserved, license under the MIT license. Okay, what's the MIT license? Permissions, commercial use, modification, distribution, private use, liability and warranty is waived. License and copyright notice. Short, simple, permissive conditions only require preservation of copyright. License notice, license work, modification. Larger works may be distributed under different terms and without source code. This is not legal advice. To anyone obtaining a copy of the associated document to deal with restrictions. The above copyright notice and this permission notice shall be included in all copies of substantial portions of the software as is blah blah blah. Sounds good. Microsoft Open Source Code of Conduct. Okay, let's start with MIT then. MIT. How about fuzzy rotary phone? I don't think I'm going to build a fuzzy rotary phone. Document assembly system. Well, let's create a repository. And it's kind of interesting to put in like a license. Oh. Let's change this. Copyright bij mij. Bij mij. Maarten van Stam. What's the link in here? I'll put it in later. Excuse me. To do. What's this? Oh, it's it's putting it into the to-do application. Ah, that's interesting. I entered the using the follow-up content here add later. A placeholder content will be added to attention by add. Got it. Follow-up. So that's interesting. Let's do it again. What I did was type to do. Oh. And now it's not doing it anymore. Follow up, preview. Insert a follow up. Nice. I need to find out what this is. Google. Hello in the chat room. What I'm doing in here is starting up a new project. Document. I'm going to build a document assembly system eventually in Office.js, JavaScript, TypeScript and React. And that's basically interacting with the Office system by Microsoft, the Office 365 system. And what I want to do is build some sort of template system where you can assemble your documents based on static text from the database or SharePoint document library. So if you have questions in that direction or you want to provide information, just shout out in the chat room. In the meantime, I accidentally entered something in the document here, and I did that by typing to do. And to do, as you know, is also a different application in Office. Is it Office? I'm not sure. Google to do Microsoft. Welcome to do. Sign in. And now I wonder what the alias using it. That's not the one that I need. Manage people. Oh, it's going over to the website. To do Microsoft. Back in. Sign in. Now I want to sign in with my work account. My demo Office 365 work account. Something in the live coder domain. Live coder, that's this one. And I need to provide a password for that. Secrets. And back. Let's see if it's now my new account. Yes. Apparently it is. Yes. Flagged email. Start tracking messages from flagged emails. Show list. I don't have flagged email, probably. Let's see. Add follow-up. That's a preview function. Follow preview. Follow up preview. Microsoft Word. That's another further. This is I don't see the flag follow up. Blah blah blah. Another feature that seems to have been okay. No, I don't know. Need some explanation, I think. Leave site. Cancel. Adding license. Note to read me. Need to extend on the license, but just start for free and put it under MIT, whatever that means. We'll find out later. Welcome to the chat room. As you can see, I'm putting in some copyright notices. It's under MIT, so you can do basically everything with it. Commit directly to master branch. There is nothing here yet because I'm starting a new project. Building a document assembly system where I'm going to assemble Word documents or whatever other documents, Excel or PowerPoint, from parts of the database or the SharePoint document library. So if you have questions about this, just ask about it, and the system will be built in Office.js, JavaScript, TypeScript and React, and should be able to run in the full Office version or the online version or iMac or iPad version. And I don't think it's available yet for iOS or Android, but let's see about it later on. For now, continue with the commit on the license. Commit changes. I think it's in here now. And I'm the one contributing on this. Oh. Welcome to alerts. Code. No code yet. There's a license. There's an MIT license right now. Good. Good, good, good. Interesting. Oh, let's get back to the sample packages from Office 365. Let's find out. Where did I put the Office? Where did we create the starter packages? I lost it again. Come on. Let's open this again. Copy, paste. And return back to the... the sample pack is now available. What's this? Oh, this is a demo picture. Go to the subscription. Why am I not able to go to the subscription? Let's quickly use Edge for this. There's still a picture. Need to go to the dashboard myself. As the admin account. Yeah, because I switched from user, I think. Let's do this in private. Should be, I think. Let's put in secrets again. And we're back, and still not allowed to do this. Yeah, okay. I need to close this. Close this again. First Studio Code. Use the license preferred by the community you're contributing to, depending on or depending on your project will fit right in. If you have a dependency that doesn't have a license, ask the maintainers to add a license. Babel.NET Core and Rails. Use MIT. My project isn't software, there are licenses for that. More choices. I care about sharing improvements. Lets people do almost anything they want with your project except distributing closed source versions. Yeah. I don't know. Licensing is not one of my favorite things. Excuse me. So let's leave the license for now. Read the guide. No, I don't want to read the guide. go back to my system. Clone the download. Let's copy this. Copy. Go to my terminal. I have my nice new terminal right now. Git clone. Huh? Copy this. Copy. What? Why is paste not working? Let's go back then to the command window. Data projects. Git clone. There you have it. Make directory documentation. How is that done? For instance, with oops. VS Code. No, that's someone else. Microsoft. Let's go to .NET. See what's the documentation. So what's the difference between documentation and docs? Data. Office 365 Moodle. Active Directory plugins for Moodle. What's Moodle? Code. There's no standard in here. This repository code OSS is where Microsoft developed Visual Code project. Not only do we work on code and issues here, we also public roadmap, VS Code wiki roadmap, iteration plans, and endgame plans, MIT license, specific customization is released under Microsoft product license. I'm back to the license again. So I want more like guidance on how to docs. Well, it's kind of interesting, like the roadmap, VS Code Wiki roadmap. GitHub Wiki roadmap. Make directory wiki. Roadmap. Wiki. Make directory roadmap. Iteration plans. Iteration plans. Make directory iteration plans. Capital I. Iteration plans. Running the end game. Each plan item is linked to a test item. Nice. Month day code freeze for the end game. Month day end game done. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Set every Friday to Monday. Interesting. Documentation updated. Recovery build. Okay. I'm not going that far right now. Specifications, writing software, specifications, things to do. Doing it again. Design, create design document, create JavaScript, React boilerplate, research, Office, command, system, that's like the ribbon with the buttons, commands, right click, commands, etc. Research, storing information in XML parts for the document, research, linking data to content controls, then hide show content controls, list content controls, content control, hierarchy to reflect the content items available in the document. Excuse me again. Doo-doo-doo. So create a boilerplate, React boilerplate. Create the JavaScript React boilerplate. Upgrade to Office. Add in by adding manifest XML. Deploy add into temp web app. For to be able to share current status, build status, build to public. Obviously, documentation, 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 and as we just created folders, create a roadmap and create iteration plan. Iteration plans like create a wish list, feature wish list, develop storage for static texts, storage, SharePoint, database, other, platform, should say build platform, build feature is also that the add-in should not touch common documents, only interact with parts, with conventions, I should say, conventions, only interact with conventions that trigger the add-in to surface additional information into the document. Documents should be able to be shared with members that do not own or run the add-in. This means document should interact, should be considered to be a normal common document that's not customized. In short, the document should not break any other environment caused by storing metadata from the add-in. The add-in should follow all security implications, avoiding all risks in general usage. It's already a big list. I must say the spelling is getting smarter by the day. I will be using accepted web standards. Like npm webpack, etc. Given the source type using Visual Studio Code, build it using Visual Studio Code. Um, so that's already quite a lot. Git status, nothing to commit. Yes, there are no files in the subfolders. Also, I need to think about think where to store progress information on the project. I've seen some of the streamers making notes after each of the sessions and put it in the system somehow. Not sure where they put that, but that would be something that I also want to do, to see what's done every day. For now, I do this in the OneNote, like this. So, for instance, what did we do today? I'm not sure why this is Dutch. What did we do today? Create a new project Twitch document with start off use cases, features, project description, need to move this to GitHub, in Markdown. Um, Description, features, build platform. No. Specification, build platform. What we also need to do is deployment pipeline. Deployment pipeline. Like DevOps. GitHub Actions. Oh. Well, that's a bit about it, I think, for now. Use cases, things to do, list things to do. Yeah, that's about it. What we also did today, let's save this, close this, because the tweet is going to an end. Close this as well, and close this. What we also did, and I lost it again, for some reason, I'm not sure why. Is it behind it? No. It is. It's in here. Let's update this. And indeed we now have mail successfully installed sample. That's what we did. And that's in the profile. What we also did was create successfully users. Same place, close. Let's quickly see if I can see it anywhere. Let's copy this link with the notes. Close this. Close this. And close this. Go in here. No mailboxes, users. Yeah, I should check my mail probably, but let's do that on a different time, not today, because the time's up. We've been running this for 2 hours now, and I will try to do this again tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Just straight after work, going back into streaming, and let's see if we can create this nice Office JavaScript add-in doing all these nice features. For now, let's kill the music and say goodbye, and see you tomorrow.